Welcome to a Pokemon Unite showcase on Zeraora. Zeraora is a somewhat fragile melee, speedster, and physical attacker. He's an assassin that will also be a pretty good team fighter and can keep himself alive for a bit longer than most assassins due to having incredible mobility, self-healing, and shields. He does, however, take a bit longer than most assassins to become effective, which is why he'll go to the jungle to quickly level up. Your passive ability is Volt Absorb, which converts 8% of any damage you take and boosts your attack, boosting it up to 200 max attack. This includes taking damage from wild Pokemon and even your ability Wild Charge, which damages you for 1%. This is important as your attack stat will reset after not taking damage for 4 seconds. Basic attack becomes boosted every third attack, dealing increased damage and paralyzing enemies for 1 second, while also restoring 10% of your missing HP. At level 1, you can start off with either Agility or Slash. Agility lets you dash forward and increases your attack speed for a short duration. Slash lets you charge forward to damage enemies and launches them in the air for the final strike. Zeraora will get his upgrade abilities much later than most Pokemon, the first at level 6 and the second at level 8. At level 6, you'll upgrade Agility to Volt Switch or Spark. Volt Switch lets you charge forward, damaging enemies in a path and increasing your auto attack speed for 3 seconds. Activating this ability again within 3 seconds will teleport you back to your original position, dealing damage to enemies in the path back. Spark lets you leap in the selected direction, damaging all enemies in the path and briefly becoming unstoppable. If an auto attack is used before the leap ends or just as it ends, Zeraora will jump to the closest enemy as long as they are in range of the circle, dealing additional damage. This leap can be used 3 times if executed within 4 seconds of each leap. At level 8, you'll upgrade Slash to Discharge or Wild Charge. Discharge emits an electric aura, damaging all enemies around you over 2 seconds. If you activate the move while hitting someone, it will grant you a shield for 3 seconds. Any enemy that gets paralyzed within the discharge will get pulled towards Zeraora when the move ends, damaging and stunning them. Wild Charge lets you jump an enemy to damage them, and if they get KO'd, you'll jump to the closest enemy to finish the move. Normally you'll get 3 strikes, but if you've hit boosted attacks or other abilities before using Wild Charge, then you'll be able to stack up more hits for Wild Charge, allowing up to 6 hits. During the hits, you'll be untargetable and can't take any damage from moves or auto attacks. Zeraora will also damage himself for 1% of his remaining HP per hit. At level 9, Zeraora learns Plasma Gale. It's a lightning bolt that will chase an opponent no matter how far they run. When it hits, it'll knock enemies up in the air, stunning them and paralyzing them as long as they remain within the lightning. If Zeraora is inside, he'll deal 20% more on auto attacks and he'll get longer melee range. Because Zeraora will get his moves at such late levels, he naturally won't do amazing early game, but will be solid at level 8 and will be even better at level 9. He'll be extremely good once he hits level 14 though. Generally, he won't be as good or fast at assassinating one-on-one as other speedsters, but he'll be a bit better at teamfighting and surviving. Typically, you'll either go for Spark and Wild Charge, which work really well together since Spark has 3 uses, allowing you to stick to a single target easier. And if you hit them all, you'll get a full stack on your Wild Charge, allowing you to hit 6 times. At level 12, Spark will also start healing you to keep you alive for longer, while Wild Charge will damage you. This will complement your passive ability, which increases your attack the more damage you take. Or you go for Volt Switch and Discharge since they work great together for team fights because of the AoE damage, but also because of the attack speed increase from Volt Switch, which boosts the usefulness of Discharge, since if you hit an enemy player with boosted attacks, you'll paralyze them for a second, and when Discharge ends, you'll pull and stun them if they are still paralyzed. So a trick you can perform is to Volt Switch and Discharge. Hit the enemy with boosted attack just before Discharge ends, and just as it ends, with good timing, use Volt Switch back to your original position, which will pull them all the way back there. Zeraora can be very flexible with his item choices. Energy Amplifier, Attack Weights, Weakness Policy, Razor Claw, or Muscle Band, all of which are great and can boost damage. You could even have Buddy Barrier, Focus Band, or Eos Cookie for extra defense and HP. For battle items, you can do anything from extra attack, extra speed, full heal, or the eject button. For emblems, you'll want to focus on maxing out white, which is HP, and brown, which is extra attack. Keep in mind that this is just a basic showcase, as with the nature of MOBAs, patches will be rebalancing and changing a few things on abilities, moves, items, or even the stage. You can also check out the website unitedb.com or the MathCore Discord for the current best builds on each Pokemon in Unite as the meta develops. There is even an emblem builder on unitedb.com. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoy these videos and find them helpful, then please consider helping me out on Patreon.